Hey folks, it's Russ. Today's Thursday, May 8th, 2025. I hope you're having a great day. I'm going to talk to you today about deserving more than just a paycheck. We all deserve more than just a paycheck. And before I get started, if you've never seen any of my videos before, my name is Russ. I've been involved in the work from home space for the last 18 plus years, and I've been fortunate enough to be working full-time for myself since 2018. I'm passionate about helping people generate mailbox money through social media and direct mail marketing. All right, it's my true passion. I love everything about it, and I try to provide value in these videos when I'm in my truck, and then at nighttime I'll try to do a live and talk about the opportunities that I'm a part of. So with that being said, let's be honest, most people hate their jobs, right? Most people hate their jobs, and it's not that they're lazy or anything like that. I think they're just stuck. Like I was talking about yesterday, a lot of people just settle for what they have and think that that's, all that they are deserving of in this life. And most people aren't willing to step out of the fear box to make the necessary changes to better their life, right? So they just accept what they have and go forth. And most people aren't very happy in their life, and most people don't like their jobs, all right? And I used to be one of those people. I would live for the weekend, and I would dread Sunday evenings because all day Sunday, even when golf was on or I was doing a family function or something like that, in the back of my head, I always knew that I have to work tomorrow. And so it just becomes, it's not healthy when you have to, when you're in constant, when you don't like going to your job, when you're doing something you don't like to do, it's not a healthy thing for your mind, your body, your soul, or anything like that. So I think that we were not put here to trade our time for money, in other words, okay? And you can change that. You don't have to, go to that job you don't like. You can make changes to better yourself, to get out of that 9 to 5 and to quit the rat race. And that's what I've done. And ever since I've done that, life has been just awesome. Like right now today, it's Thursday morning. I'm down here. Tina had an appointment, so I took her to her appointment, and I'm waiting for her. And I thought I would do a video. And then after this, I'm going to go to the soap shop, make sure everything's all right over there. And then I'm going to go back home and work on marketing things. So if I was at a 9 to 5 job, I wouldn't have that flexibility, and so there's a lot of pros to being able to work for yourself. And the way that I started doing this is I started, back before 2018, I started building residual income systems. So systems that I had set up that were in place that would make me money even while I was sleeping. And I continue to do that today. All right. So you want to build residual income. You want to have a system in place that'll do all the selling and telling for you, no matter if it's a product or service, whatever it is. And you want to have something that will make you money 24/7. All right. And that's what I teach. I use simple postcard systems through direct mail, and then I share them online through Facebook and YouTube videos like this. And those generate me income 24/7. I receive payments all throughout the day, almost every day. That's what you want to do, all right? And the reason I love the direct mail is because there's no tech stuff involved. There's really no skill involved at all. I mean, if you can mail out a postcard, then you can make these opportunities work, all right? The key is staying consistent, taking massive action each day, and showing up and not quitting before you even get started. All right, so I do these videos, and then, some people, they'll leave comments, or, they'll see other people who have been involved in direct mail, and, somebody mailed out 10,000 postcards and, only made X amount of dollars, or somebody mailed out X amount of postcards and didn't receive any amount of money. Well, you have to stay focused on your own journey. All right. Everybody's at different levels. Everybody's at different, stages of the game. So I always tell my coaching clients, don't ever compare yourself or your results to anybody else's, because their results don't matter. Your results matter. Focus on you and what you're doing, and stay laser focused on what you're doing, right? Direct mail has been around for decades, and it's going to continue to be around for decades. It's not going anywhere. It's a perfect market, right? It's never going to become saturated. So even if there was 10 million people in the United States mailing out postcards, you never have to worry about saturation, all right? Because everybody in this country is looking for ways to make more money. Even the wealthiest of wealthy people. Okay? So you're never going to run out of people to mail postcards to, and you're never going to run out of people who are looking for ways to supplement or replace their income. It's just never going to happen. So, you just imagine getting a check in the mail and knowing that all you're doing is mailing out postcards, right? Now, granted, it does take a lot of postcards, and you have to stay consistent, and you can't give up after the first month or after you mail out 1,000 postcards and you're not making $10,000 a month. You have to stay consistent and understand that this is not a get rich overnight deal. This is something that it's a process. It's a process. Like I talked about the other day in my videos. It's like I look at the postcards as seeds, and I'm planting these seeds. All right. So if I mail out X amount of postcards every single day or every week, I know that those are little seeds being planted, and at some point those seeds are going to grow, right? So I've had people before say that my postcards have sat on their desk for months before they join me. So if you're just getting started, or if you're not happy with the results you're having, just know that you're planting the seeds, and that sometimes it takes a while for the seeds to grow, but they will grow. They will grow. You have to trust the process. Believe in yourself, trust the process, have faith in your journey, and good things happen. The reason most people fail at direct mail marketing or any type of marketing is because they give up on themselves too quickly, right? You have to believe in yourself and know that all these top marketers, they were all where you are right now. All of them. We all started down at the bottom. There's no magic formula or success special button that you push to go from the bottom right to the top. You have to take your time and build up. You have to build your brand. You have to build who you are. People have to get to know you, right? And that speeds up the process. If you brand yourself, that speeds up the process compared to if you're just mailing out postcards. And there's nothing wrong with just mailing out postcards. We have people in this industry who just mail out postcards. You'll never see them on social media. You don't even know who these people are, some of them, and they make 6 and 7 figures a year just doing mailings, right? But if you want to speed up the process and get better returns and get more, in the long run, make more money, it's better to brand yourself. And that's what I teach. All right. That is what I teach. I teach people how to use Facebook and YouTube along with mailing out letters to get the best returns. Okay. So if you join me in any of my programs, you get a resource page I put together where you can share these opportunities online. 99% of the places are free. You get the exact same letter template that I use, right? So I'm going to the post office later, right? And there's a whole bunch of these stacks back there, but I just continuously mail these out, right? I'm just continuously doing mailings and not stopping and not worrying about what other people are doing. I know there's people in this industry that make way more money than I do, but I'm not worried about that. I'm focusing on what Russ is doing. And Russ wakes up every day. He creates content. He makes videos. I do payment-proof videos for you. I try to provide value in some of my in all my videos, really. Like when I get in my truck here and I make a video, I try to provide value in these videos. And then in my lives, I try to show you what programs and opportunities that I'm a part of. And I share with you exactly what I'm doing. And I just show up every day, even when I don't want to. And I stay consistent. And that's why I get the results that I do. It's not because I'm some special marketing genius or have some special direct mail powers, because I don't. I just stay consistent. And anybody who stays consistent over time will start getting results. All right? I can't guarantee your results because it's all based on your work ethic. And most people's work ethic, they're just not very good, But I'm telling you, you have got what it takes. You just have to decide that you want to start and stick with it and stop hopping from program to program to program. Right? It doesn't get any easier than mailing out postcards. It just doesn't. And when you do it the way that I do it, you get higher conversions. I get higher conversions, right? So it just flat out works. And you deserve more than just a paycheck. Everybody does. And if you start now, start planting those seeds now, you never know. Maybe it takes you a year or 2 years or 3 years, but eventually you'll build up enough residual income to where you can quit the rat race. And you don't have to go to your 9 to 5 anymore or worry about it. Right? Or maybe you're just looking to supplement your income a little bit. It's very easy to do if you have the right mindset and just decide that that's what you're going to do. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to mail out X amount of postcards every single month. And you stick with it for a year. You will start seeing results. And once you get your first sale, it's like, wow. Once you get your first sale, that changes the whole game. Because, if you get one sale, you know that you can make 1,000 sales. And if you make 1,000 sales, you know you can make 10,000 sales. And with the amount of people in the country and in the world, you're never going to run out of people. Right? That's why some people write to me and they'll be like, this is going to become saturated. It's never going to become saturated. Ever. Never. It's never going to become saturated. You never have to worry about that. Whoever tells you that it's going to become saturated does not know what they're talking about. All right? So I hope you found value in this video. But the whole point is, don't settle for if you're not happy with your life and you don't like what you're doing in your job or career, you can change it. There's no rule book. You don't have to stay doing what you're doing. There are ways out of it. You just have to take the right steps to get out of it. And in my opinion, and what helped me leave my job was building up residual income systems. All right, systems that make me money even when I'm sitting here waiting for my wife at her appointment. All right. So if you have any questions about anything, reach out to me. I'm here to help you out. And with that being said, I hope you have a great rest of your day wherever you are. If you do find value in my videos, please consider giving me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That helps me out a lot and I greatly appreciate it. You can also click that notification bell so you're notified each and every time I upload a new video. That helps me out a lot and I really do appreciate each and every one of you. So with that being said, I hope you have a great rest of your day wherever you are. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. And until then, stay well, be safe, and peace be with you. Thanks for watching.